this sorted. Sounds good, sounds good. Right. Let's get this down. Everything's looking fire. I think everyone can hear me as well. Good stuff. Right, I'll keep this here. Nice. Morning, guys. Morning, morning, morning. Ah, lovely stuff. Good morning. We're up early. We've got the charts on tap. Let's have a look. Okay, hold on here. Right, let's start with our analysis. Letting people sink in. Actually, I'll do an Instagram thing for people. What up, guys? I'm live now. Make sure you get in, man. Oh yeah. Make sure you join the streams in my YouTube channel. Let's go. Order bin nanny. Where is it? Good morning, good morning. We're bright and early. What has GJ got to offer? Oof. Oof, oof, oof. I see a lot of stuff already. Okay, guys, I'll let people just sink in first. 1 second. Welcome, welcome, man. So, wow. Okay, so this is interesting. So last night, if you guys saw in my breakdown for next week, that this could be a key area. Hey, Big Cheese! My guy's up in the morning as usual. So as I said here, these key areas here are going to be quite hard for us at the moment, and we're going to need for some solid breaks above this region. Mainly the fact that you can see that these daily candles, we're really struggling to basically gain traction at this level. So we really need to be careful here and wait patiently for some clear setups, and we could be unfortunately ranging in this zone, but as long as you know that that could be a factor, we're good. So the first thing that we do at the start, that I always do, is we get our horizontal lines and we go to the daily, which we're on now, and I'm going to put the daily flip. So this means that when the daily passes this line, it'll flip from bearish to bullish, as you can see here. So, and I keep this line yellow, and this basically means when I go down to the smaller time frames, you can easily see, you know, I don't have to sit on the higher time frames knowing when the higher timers are going to change. I want to know exactly where the daily and the 4 hour are all the time. So daily here, and then we go to the 4 hour. The 4 hour flips at this point right here, and there we go. So, and we change this line to blue. Also, guys, is everything alright for the sound and that? Everything feels good? Just checking the stream health and all that. How do you like the setup as well? I did a nice little background. At least you got the time on and that. So yeah, so we've got the 4 hour and we've got the daily now. So these are really interesting when we drop down to the smaller time frames. As you can see though, the daily and the 4 hour at the moment are bearish, which is grand. Our cheers, Wayne. All good. Nice. So yeah, you can see that. 1 second, actually. Let me just move this a bit further along. 1 second. There we go. Just moving some of the YouTube chat a bit further along. Nice. Yeah. Okay, let's go. So now let's go down to the lower time frames. So you can see that both time frames, both higher time frames, are below where we're at. So are above where we're at. So here and here, which means that at the moment it's more of a bearish kind of price we're looking at. Now, unfortunately, we have a lot of kind of stuff here, which is a bit annoying. But what we need to do is target some key areas. So you know here, this will be a key area. So this before was a resistance, and now we broke up and it acted as a support. So that's a really good one. And for sells, to be honest, mate, this is not a nice zone to play in. But we can see that there's a key level here. Let me draw it here. I want to kind of do it under there. So you can see here. 1 second. Morning, Nim. Jeez, my guy's up early as well, bro. Jeez, the squad's rolling in. Morning. So yeah, guys, as I've seen here on the left hand side here, we do have a lot of consolidation, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But the good thing is as long as we wait, we can get some clear buys, clear sells, but you have to wait patiently. I'm still looking for buys above this region up here, which will be grand. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. When does this flip? Yeah, so we are in a really solid bearish market. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking left to see any potential hazards that we could have. And you can see, I see 2 already. See here and here. So this means that these 4 hour wicks have wicked all the way down, and then they push back up. So the level that we're at right now is quite a key level, and can you see how many wicks are there? You know, this is not good market conditions, but you need to be able to identify them and not waste your time trying to get into any, you know, buys and sells at this point, because it's not a nice time to be in them. And that's how it is, boys. So you have to wait. So let's look down to the lower time frame. So 30-minute. You can see that we'll be probably resting on this current candle here. Another thing that we need to do, actually, 1 second. Let's go on Forex Factory. Morning, everyone. Morning. Jeez, 3 likes already. Easy. So, we also had another kind of zone, which will be here, which we wanted to break up, which we waited for on Friday, and it finally did, but it did take its time. I'll do it more here. That's more I kind of want it, because that lies up with that. So, now let's have a look at potential things we could actually get some trades in. So, this zone here, can I show you here? Yeah, this zone here is a no trade zone. Even though it's 30 pips, you can see how many wicks there are. You know, up, down, up, down, up, down. There's nothing bearish, bullish. There's no kind of good price action here, okay? Further down here is probably cleaner. So let's have a look here. And this is quite a nice zone, so 25 pips. So if you've got a solid close below this line here, I could look for sells back down here. But the cleaner sells would be down at this point. So if you look left here, we've got a nice solid region to fill, and this is a huge region. And the reason why I like this is because look at these candles here. When we're going up, we're printing very clean to the top of the zone. When we're going down, it's very clean, and then when we're going up, it's very clean. So this zone is a very nice solid zone. So this zone here, and it's a 45 pip zone. So this kind of zone is what I'd prefer. You could possibly get sells from here, but it's more a risk due to the fact that can you see this candle here, this candle here, they've all been wicking in. So maybe a close below, you could get them, but I'll be waiting for some clear confirmation. So let's drop down to the 15-minute. And you can see here, yeah, it's not too bad. Also, this is on the side here is not the best either. So it's really poor market conditions here, which is unfortunate. But our main bias at the moment is sells, is bearish, because all time frames, the 4 hour and the daily, are bearish. Until the daily kind of flips up and looks for some more buys, we'll be staying in this zone. But I am also very cautious that this zone here, let's look, sorry, this zone here was a pain in the ass before. Look how many days it's stuck in there, that it could do the same here. So we need to be careful today, 100%. Also, guys, if you've got any charts, please feel free to send them. Just send them on here, and I can whack them in and I'll analyze them. But yeah, oh shit. Yeah, man. So yeah, if you guys got any questions as well, morning, lovely stuff. I'll have a look at this. GJ idea. Oh shit. There we go. Alright. Right, so this is the first chart from Imran. Let's have a look, my boy. Yep, potential buys above 152.14. Great. Potential sells below 151.3. That's great. So yeah, so you've cut out all the noise here. There's no point trading in this zone here. You're waiting for more solid regions, and here to here is a really nice trade. Morning everyone. I really like this. So you're basically waiting for the buys, you're waiting for the break of the highs, and you're waiting for the break of the lows down here at this level, because this is a really key level here. And if you do break that and get a close below on the 15-minute and the 30-minute, you'll be grand for sells. But yeah, as I said, this kind of middle bit, there is no need to go in it. So we go on Forex Factory as usual, and you can see that there is nothing for us until 12, which is fine. Oh, Japan had some kind of news as well, but it seems to be all right. But yeah, man. So we're just gonna be waiting patiently. I'll be probably waiting for some closes below this region here, or furthermore, I'll actually be waiting further down. But we'll see. We'll see. Because I'm still probably bullish because of the fact that if you look at the daily, not the daily, the weekly is just making this bottom wick. And if you watched my YouTube video yesterday, I said that, you know, we had all of this movement down and we still closed bullish. Like, jeez, we still closed bullish, man. So that's pretty mad. 150.815 has very clean sells. Yeah, exactly. Oh yes. Even further down, yeah. So yeah, to be honest, I think this will be a nice place to get some trades in here. And that'll be really good risk rewards as well, because I'd only get like maybe a 10 pip stop on there. Oh yeah, I'll get up zoom as well, so I can draw some charts. I don't know how to do that, because I can do that on Zoom. I need to sort out a Zoom as well for people, my boys, to join. Host a meeting. Right, I'll get this up and running. Nice. And there we go. So now I can annotate. Great. Has that made the thing yellow? Yeah, I quite like it yellow anyway. Doesn't matter. So yeah, now we're just going to be waiting patiently. So yeah, how long is it until yeah, so we've got 20 minutes until London Open. I'll be waiting for some nice volume to come in. And if we do start getting pushes above this region, so 151.83 would be quite nice to come back into this range, but the better ones is above this region up here, so I'm going to write them round. I'll also do gold in a second as well. 152.124. 120. I'll do this. Nice. And sells, I'll be looking down here, to be honest. So let's have a look. So even though in the mornings, you know, sometimes there's not enough room for trades, it's fine. Just you have to wait it out, and they might come later on in the day. But as long as you've done your kind of recap on where you're gonna get in, you're fine. You just need to wait. 300. 6 concurrent viewers. Jeez. So yeah, this is where I'm looking at. We can zoom in a bit more now. But yeah, you can see we're in this consolidation range here. I don't trust anything. So for example, some people right now might be in some sells after this big 30-minute close. Fair enough, it could work, but also, you know, taking the fact that, look, this last 15 minutes closed bullish. It's hit the bottom of this range here. No, I think it would be a bad idea to keep that sell on, to be honest. Oh shit, I need to get my I think let's get that fun and talent back on, boy. There we go. Nice. And my magic key as well, bro. God, I forgot to bring all that stuff out today. There we go. The magic keys are in the building, boys. Right, nice. I'll put that half screen. 1 second, I'm just messing about. I want my thing on there. So yeah, I really like that chart Imran, by the way, class chart. Really enjoyed that. That's beautiful, beautiful. So you can see this hourly hasn't had a top wick yet, which is interesting. So people, for people that don't know what a top wick is, it's basically, you know, if you look at these candles here, most of them have a top wick, which means, like, you know, in a box plot kind of vibe. They have a top wick and they have a bottom. This one at the moment doesn't have a top one, which is normally I mean, we've got 15 minutes left, so it still does have chance, but normally, you know, you stay out of trades that haven't made their top or bottom wick yet. But no, still there. They didn't make one, but that's only when price and volume come in, so you need to chill quite a bit. Oh shit, I forgot I got my cup of tea. Cheese! Look at that. Look at that big ass mug. I don't mess around with my mugs. Like, I like a big cup of tea. Unreal. But yeah, you can see we're filling up this range now. How big is this range? Yeah, 30 pips. To be fair, at the moment there's been some big pips. Like, they don't stop like at all at the moment. Nah, jeez, right. Let's look at Goldie Boy. So I'm going to do the exact same, guys. This is the way I do it. You can find your own way, but I really like this way because I can see where the daily time frames flip and all that good stuff. So again, I grab my horizontal tools. We look at the daily flip. The daily will flip here. So I know at this point, if we pass this zone, the daily is actually flipping, which is interesting because at the moment it looks like we're just making a top wick to then maybe continue driving down. But anyway, I'll do that in a bit. Right, so 4 hour pictures a different story actually. So 4 hour, the wick will flip here, and if the wick will flip there, it seems to suggest we're gonna exceed this resistance we have right here, and maybe come back up. But anyway, let's go down to the lower time frames. So let's drop some zones in. So you can see we do have some sort of resistance at this level here, which we're holding nicely. And if we do break above this region here, where are we going to head? Well, we're going to get back to up here. Put it there. So that's about a 30-40 pip range. And if we do break above this region here, we've got some nice buys above here. So these are just little zones. Every single time we break a kind of resistance, where are we going to end up? So that's great. Now further down, let's have a look where some certain levels are. We have a really, really key level. So if you look here, look how many times this is tapped. Same thing. So it's tapped here, tapped here, it's tapped here, tapped here, tapped all the way down here. But you can see these points are all in a certain level here. They're all in this certain level. They wick down and then they wick back up pretty quick. So this is a clear support right kind of region here. So go down further 1 second. Oh, I have an eraser. No, I don't. Delete. Delete. Right, there we go. Oh wow, look at this 1 hour. This 1 hour's pulling up, boys. Let's have a look at the 30 minute. Yeah, so later on as well, 30 minutes, we could go back down to this zone. This is a clear zone, literally on the daily flip as well, because this was acting as a resistance here. Then we broke up, and now it relied on it as a support. So this is a key level here, 1802. And yeah, well, it looks to be in this kind of little consolidation area as well. But breaking above here would be quite nice. But I also want to pay attention at the daily. Last daily candle was bearish, and look at these big wicks, man. Oh wow, GJ's fine. Do or did you have a mentor? I didn't pay for any mentor, but I basically watched Raja stream for like two years straight. So basically Raja. Raja boy. Oh my god, this is coming down, man. Nice. Yeah, Mr. Raja Banks was. I didn't buy his course or anything, but I just watched his streams for 2 hours, for like sort of like 3 hours every single day, and yeah, it was easy. 1 second, let's get these magic keys on, boy. Why does this not work, boy? There we go. Can you guys hear that noise? Yeah, so yeah, Raja was the one, and also who else do I look at? Don, so you know, Control FX, he's pretty good. We trade pretty similar, but yeah, the main guy I look up to is Raja. But to be fair, Raja barely touches GJ anymore. He's in gold all the time. He's on them gold things. Yeah, so clear cells 151.3 is what I'm looking at. This could be, you know, this could be tricky. tricky business. But those 30-minute candles are it's pretty solid. But you can see even here, you could tap in this region, reject. So I am not interested until we get down to these lows. We can get down to these cells over here, which would be nice. Yeah, guys, if you want to send any charts, feel free to do so. So you need to send it like Imran did in the chat. That you do the -x- and then whatever your code was for TradingView. Look at that. That's just flew down. Nice. So you can see, yeah, both time frames are bearish now. We're looking pretty good. Just how far down it doesn't want to pull down, really. But as the weekly comes in, bro, as long as we don't, you know, fucking fly down again, we're going up. It's just making this low wick, which is better, which means even furthermore, you know, buys above 152.120 will be better because it even flips the weekly. And that could be when the ascent starts to come back to these highs over here, which would be nice. But yeah, all in good time. You don't have to worry about it. Don't have to worry about it. So we got 10 minutes left. Do you use fixed stop losses? Yep, I sure do. So Vig, yeah. So basically, my highest stop loss would be 10 pips. I never go any more than that, really. And if I can't get 10 pips from like a candle before, so for example, I'll do one here, yeah. So let's just play it for example. Imagine this is a 50-minute time frame, and I'm like, right, I'm going for a sell. We're breaking these lows here, and I'm gonna go for a sell. But I look and I go, well, the way I trade is I want my stop losses on the high of the previous candle. So I want my high there. As you can see, that's 30 pips. I'm not doing that. It's way too much. Okay. So what I'll do is instead I'll do something like this. So I'll wait because I know most times, you know, when a candle closes, it's going to make a top wick. So if this candle closes right here, right, it'll have a body. Oh shit! Sorry, let me do that. Clear. It'll have a wick up. Undo. So I'll do this. So it'll have a wick like this. So it'll make a top wick most likely, and if it doesn't, that's fine. I'll miss the trade. But most likely, it'll make a top wick like this, and then when we start driving down, like this, okay, my stop loss. So 1 second here. My stop loss would be like this. So I'll wait for this top wick to be made, and when we start flipping and start pushing, driving down, I'll be getting in here, and now my stop loss will actually only be here. And that is how you minimize your stops. If your stop loss is too big, you wait for the next candle to open, you wait for the wick up, and then when you drive down, you grind when this candle flips. And that's basically what I do if the stop loss is too big. But yeah, I always use a fixed stop loss like that. And for example, when price starts to push down here and maybe exceed the low and come into this area right here, I'll have my stops to break even pretty instantly. Just for the fact that you can have some rejections here. And at 10 pips, I will secure profits, and I can keep a runner on. That's all I'll do. And then you just rinse, repeat. Because basically, what we found out, especially on Raja's stream and stuff, was that most of the moves that we were catching, they would our moves would happen, and then at the start we'd be like, oh, greedy because you want 20-30 pips. What would normally happen on average is it would hit our 10 pips, and then it would retrace back to our entry. So we've realised if we just take 10 pips every single day, 2 times a day, you're going to be better off than getting annoyed when like it went 20 pips, and then you let it run even more because you thought it was going to go really well, and then it hits your break even. And basically what we do is we leave about 20% or 10% running. So as a runner, like a runner is just a price which it's a lot size, whatever lot size. So 20% of your lot size that you used, and it'll just be running at a break even. So for example, if I was in that trade there, I'd have probably my TP. I'd have do this. Sorry. So if we got in here, my stop loss would be at break even, and my TP would probably be like down here or even further more, maybe down to back to these levels. And that just gives you no FOMO basically. So if a trade is running really, really well, and you get out too early and you get pissed off, you just missed the whole move. If you keep a runner on, you haven't missed the move, so and you still get some money from it. So Runner works in two ways. It can help because you can get some more money, but also for FOMO and stuff, it does help a lot. Similar situation with GJ right now. 30-minute close below and next 30-minute create top wick. Yeah, exactly. To be honest, that's true. That is true. If this candle pushed all the way back up here and then started driving back down, I'd happily enter, yeah. And I'll be waiting for that. That's a good point. Alright, let me just minimize that. And that's what I'll be looking for. Just looking at my thing there. Nice. Wow, 10 concurrent viewers, man. Welcome, welcome, chat. Welcome to London session. I can't wait until we get out of this range, bruh. But yeah, if this 30-minute candle pushes all the way back up and then starts driving down, I'm entering that every day. I sure am. Let's see where gold's are right now. Yeah, still struggling to break that level above there. 4 hours, still got 3 hours left though. If you start passing this level here, we are gonna get some nice buys, I think. But look at this, oh, cringy range. I'm gonna stick to GJ today. So yes, if a candle pushes back up here and then starts driving back down, I think I will enter. As long as the 15-minute still closes bullish and stuff like that, bearish and stuff like that. I am a bit wary of these, but I know if price does come back up and then starts rejecting this zone, then we should be alright. But I will never enter this trade if it closed now and then start dropping straight away. I wouldn't care. I need the top wick up to basically say to this zone here, hi, can I be come back in this zone? And if it goes nope and starts pushing back down and leaving that zone, then we know we're going to be filling this zone here. So I basically kind of like, you know, what's it called, metaphor it, like it's like someone going into this room and go, hi, can I stay in this room even though I'm really on the edge? And if they push all the way back in and exceed the high, the previous, then this is its zone and it wants to stay in it even longer. If it comes back in and then starts moving down towards the end of the candle, starts pushing away, then we're going to fill this up quite nicely. But it's all about being patient. Yeah, so the hourly, you can have some good descent, to be fair. The next one, but also, so, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. So also, it's the close of the hourly candle here, so 2 minutes. Now, normally at the start of certain candles, they do push up, but this is the open, so there could be some volume coming in straight away. But if it goes in straight away and if we fly down, that's fine. I'm waiting for my setup, which is making the top wick. I need that top wick, boy. But yeah, and then even more, if we get back down to this level, the sells are going to be very, very nice. As long as you get a close below there. So you can see here now, price is retreating pretty hard. Look at the 15-minute. Wow, look at that. So from there, if this candle closes bullish, which it looks like it's going to, this sell idea will be off the charts, and I will not be looking for these. Mainly for the fact that we've pushed all the way down here, didn't want a nice close, worked all the way back into the zone, as I've said. And if you get a 15-minute close, you know, it's a pretty good time for it to be in, especially 30-minute as well. 30-minute pushes all the way back up, which it looks like it's gonna do. It suggests that it's, you know, it's really, really holding this level here. But it's good to know these levels. It's good to wait for candles to close, and yeah, easy stuff. Easy stuff. I hope you guys liked the YouTube thing I did yesterday as well. Give it a little basic. It's basically what I've marked up here. Quite easy. But if you're not new to the stream, please give it a like. It helps out massively. I want to be doing this quite a lot, consistently. I'm going to Silverstone this weekend for Silverstone Classic, so I'll be going down the Lambo, so that'll be fun. That'll be good shit. But yeah, I can still stream at the the rest of the days. Look at that. The 15-minute closing, 30-minute closing now. Back in the range. Get in the range. Fucking love the range. Let's see where gold's at. Also, guys, yeah, feel free to send charts, please. Please do. Feel free. Yes, this 30 minutes going to close in 18 seconds time. Yeah, I'm still waiting for a 15 close above this region here. Then a wick down, and then a wick up. 32 playbacks, bro. This is looking good, man. How do you like the stream? What else could you think I should put on the bottom? I'm trying to think. So the bottom of my stream there, you know, it's blank. I do it for like trades and stuff, but I don't know what else to put on it. I'll have to see. So yeah, 15-minute close bullish, back in the zone, so no trade ideas for me at all. No trade ideas. And this is the 8 o'clock, so we should see some momentum here. But which way, I don't know. And if you're not confident which way it's gonna go, there's no trade idea at all. And now also, you know, lower time frames are contradicting themselves. So for example, this one here, we have had a bullish 15-minute candle, and then we look at the 30-minute, it's bearish. So, you know, try and when you're looking for trades, make sure all of the time frames are lined up. It just makes it so much easier. So for example, you know, the 4-hour and the daily are bearish, good stuff. The 15-minute is bullish, which is a very lower time frame, but you know, if a trade goes wrong on the 15-minute, look here, the 15-minute close, it's already exceeded its high, so you know, you shouldn't be in any sells in right now. So if the 30-minute passes the high of the previous, more chance of even more bullish confirmations, which is good. But also, you know, you need to keep it the fact that the hourly's just opened. It could be just making a top wick to drive down. So you know, all these things you need to be able to be wary about. And you know, if you're waking up in the morning every single morning, don't be stupid and fucking buying or selling this shit. This is not the way to buy or sell. None of this crap. You wait until the zones break. Because sometimes, yeah, you could get a nice trade there, but is it reasonable? Are you gonna win? You know, if you do this 1,000 times, trade in this range, how many times are you gonna win? And if it's, you know, if it's less than 50, if it's less than 60, are you really gonna be asked doing it? No. Wait until you know you can get something which works 80-90% of the time. It just works a lot better. And if you don't know what works 80-90% of the time, you need to back test and, you know, kind of use your kind of your knowledge for stuff like that. Let's see what goal with the news. Oh, not news, sorry, with a push. So the past hourly closed bearish, but if it does exceed the high, it's pretty good. And it's also going to flip the 4-hour here. Oh shit! I realised I don't have my gold chart on my funded talent one. I need to change that. Dude. But this is looking good, you know. So big 4-hour candles closing bullish, nice. But yeah, if we pass that level here, nice. And I'd rather wait for a 50-minute close above. I think that would be better, but you have to wait. Clearly, as you can see here. You have to wait for a solid close here, then the lower wick to be made, then to push back up. Wow, GJ, you pushing hard, bro. Look at that. So look, see, tap this region again, and now it's pushing back up. Buys above this region here, I'll be looking for as well to fill up this zone. So these are clear buys above here, but I'll be looking for buys above this region as well here. But I won't be taking any impulses here. I'll be waiting for closures and lower wicks to be formed, and then pushing above. So what you do, boy? I'll just zoom in here. Oh shit, what did I just do? Oh no. Yeah guys, feel free to ask any questions. It's nice, 10 viewers, we're looking good. I think the stream's looking fire as well. Stream health, excellent, nice. looking good, man. Lovely stuff. Right, I'm gonna quickly go to the toilet. I'll be like 2 minutes. Yellow and blue lines for. Yes, Wayne. So the yellow line is the daily and the 4-hour flips. So you know, it means I don't have to keep on checking the 4-hour and the daily. So basically, at this chart, so this is a 50-minute chart, I know that the 4-hour is bearish. I know that the daily is bearish, so I don't have to check them. And if this line, if this price comes above this line, then the 4-hour will be flipping bullish, and if you flip this line, the daily will be flipping bullish. It just gives you a little idea of the higher time frames, whilst instead of doing this every 10 seconds, like you know this, just doing this, it's just annoying. So just keeps it clean. Oh wow, look at that. GJ messing about. It's made its top wick, boys. Even though the 15-minute, I'd rather wait for this 8 minutes for this to close, to be honest. Which is what I'll do, because I don't like the fact that the 15-minute before closed bullish, so I have to wait for a closure. So that's what I want to do. Just look at this distance here. So if I got in like here, yeah, there's still about 10 pips there, so that's not too bad. But yeah, so I'm going to be waiting for this 15-minute to close bearish. I want a strong bearish below this region. That's interesting though. The unfortunate thing is that it is in this range here, and I don't want to play in this range, so I need a nice solid close below here. Do you ever get impulse and want to buy and sell? I do with Bitcoin. Woke up 5k in profit on Binance futures thanks to a quick buy before bed last night. Well, yeah, I saw that run. Jeez, where did it run from? It went from, I think it was like 35 to 40. Was it $40,000? Well, for here, I feel, you know, for Bitcoin and stuff, you can do impulses quite nicely. But as I've seen over the years, you know, impulses can work when maybe it's the open of what's it called, exchanges. So for example here, let's do this arrow, this candle here, I entered on impulse there straight away when we exceeded the high, because mainly to the fact I only entered on here because normally I'd wait for the low wick and then to push, so I knew we were going out. But the reason why I entered here when we exceeded the high is because if we look at the time, it's 1 o'clock, so it's a key time to be in trades, especially with volume and stuff. So I was happy to enter then. But if it was any other time, like here, I wouldn't have entered that. I would have waited for the low wick. But I entered that trade there because the hourly was flying. But yeah, so impulses are good when you know there's volume coming in the markets. But apart from that, if it's not an open of a certain stock exchange, then fuck doing that. Trust me. Like the amount of people that probably would have done impulses on here, like when this candle here pushed above, when this candle here pushed, like, you know what I mean. There's so many This one here, someone might have done an impulse on that closing and just trying to fly up. They all don't work. You have to wait for the low wick and then to push. And the thing is, impulses normally happen at the start of candles, like here, but most candles here, you know, they make the lower wicks. So you know, if it pushes straight away in the first 10 seconds of the candle, it's worrying because you can do something like this. So can you see here? So this candle here, closed above, you're like, great, I'm gonna get in a buy, and you get into a buy here, and you know, for me, I would have had my stops to break even anyway, so I would have been fine. But you know, pushed all the way here. But this push here at this time would have been early on in this 15-minute candle, maybe first 5, 6, 7 minutes, and the rest was pushing all the way down. And you know, so what I really want to see is this candle doing the opposite, so coming all the way down first, and then at the end of like maybe 6, 7 minutes left of the candle, start flipping and then pushing. Because I know in 6 or 7 minutes time this candle's going to close, and it's likely now if it flips to close above here and to close a nice strong candle. So yeah, it's also the timing of the candles. Normally you want to time it at the end of certain candles, like 15 minutes and 30 minutes, etc. So this is just ranging now. If this closes doji, so in 4 minutes time, this closes like a doge. So a doge is just a candle which has a really big top wick and a really big bottom wick as well, and it kind of just has a really small body. It suggests that price doesn't really know where it's going, and you should stay away from them. Basically, shows indecision in the markets. It doesn't know where it wants to go, so you have to just back off with it. It's hard because you know, you want to wake up and you want to get a trade in, but if there's no trades there, you'll be so more pissed off if you just try and do it yourself and try and like randomly take a trade. There's no point. Just relax, and if you trade in New York, which I will do, it'll be grand. But yeah, a New York stream, which I really like. I'll show you the guy. He's pretty good. I'm in caps. So this is Controller Effects. He has a really good stream, really good fun. So he does the NY. So if you're in UK, it's 11:30 he starts. And yeah, he's pretty good. I do like his stream. Hello, Ram. Hello. We are waiting on GJ to give me some moves, but at the moment it's so indecisive. It's like, bro, where should I go, man? It's like, mate, I wish you could fly, but those 4-hour candles are pretty solid. This has got an hour and 47 minutes left for the 4-hour to close, so that'll be grand for later on. Welcome. So if anyone has brought any charts in, please feel free to send them and I'll have a look at them. See what they're like. Let's make this line a bit thinner. Do you ever add to the positions or just do the 20% winners run? So most of the time, no, it's one single trade, one single position. The reason why I never add trades is because I'm in so quick. So for example, some people, you know, if you're in long term, if you're like, for example, I don't know, if you're for example getting into a sell here and you're doing, you know, you're kind of swinging it, you're swinging your trades and stuff like that, and you got into a short here, your stop loss is going to be, you know, above here, and you're going to be looking, you know, all the way down here. You might think, right, okay, when we get to here, you know, I'm in some good profits, I might put that one to break even and then add another one if we start closing below here, etc. That's great. But you know, the way I trade is, the reason why I like the 10 pips so much is because I can have my stop loss really small. So for someone who's swinging that and risking 2%, so if someone's swinging trading like from here, so how many pips is that? 40 pips, and then they're looking for a well, what pick is that? So 1 second. I'll show you the math. So look. So if your stop loss is 40 pips and you're looking for an 80 pip gain, that's 2 to 1, right? 2 to 1 risk. So if you're risking 2%, you know, your gain is going to be 4%, right? Whereas for me, my stop loss is 10 pips and I risk 2%. So if I do this, so my stop loss is actually here. So if I did this like this, if I got to even, well, if I got to, let's have a look here, I've just done that exact same trade. So this trade here and the trade I just showed before is the exact same trade, as in percentage wise and how much profit you'd make if you were risking the same, because my stop loss is so much shorter. So you know, for someone who's swinging and needs to get all this here, you know, it's really hard for them, because you know, what if price is here, right, and they still haven't taken any pips, because still haven't taken any profits because they're waiting for the full 2 to 1. Whereas for me, I literally get all my I get my 10 pips straight away. You know, when it pushes, it takes 10 seconds, and then the rest will run at 20 pips maybe. If not, it's fine. But that's exactly the same as someone doing a 40 pip stop loss with an 80 pip gain. But the issue is that 80 pips will take a lot longer, and it might you know, come all the way down here. 1 second. You know, it might come all the way back down here. Nice. Obviously, this is in lots of different candles and stuff. And it gets to here, and you know, you're in like 60 pips profit or whatever, and then you know, price starts coming back up. Price starts coming back up, price starts coming back up, and then there you go, you just had a break-even trade, and you just wasted 4 hours. Like, so that's the reason why I don't really like the swinging. And on the other side, though, on the other side, I have the runners, don't I? So the runners are basically swings, with the risk-free swings. So I can still be in a swing if I want to, but it's just my little runner. So that's kind of how it works. So now this 15-minute closed bearish again, which is nice. I want it to make a top wick up, and if we do exceed these lows here, I could be in for a sell, because I expect price to drive down with the momentum and fill this range here. No bother, Vig, no bother. But yeah, I think that's what you need to do your research on. You know, do you want to be in and out quickly, or do you want to be in there for a long time? For example, another thing, if you're in there for a long time swigging, right, one piece of news and you're goosed. You know, you could have all of this move to try and get in, and then one thing, Boris could say something and it'll go shoom, and then he shoots you up, and then you've just lost your money. So swinging is a lot harder than I think people think, and it's also not the best way, to be honest, I don't think. But that's just my opinion, I suppose. I'm just getting my funded talent ready, so where are they? Nice. So yeah, we're still playing about here, but if we do get a drive down, I could be alright, but it depends how much this wicks up. I'm also wary of this level here, but if we do fill up this candle here, that could be quite good. But I am still very, very cautious about this zone here. Very cautious about the zone, especially how we pull up and down, like it's just not good. This 30-minute has 12 minutes left, so it could give us a bit more of a direction. And we still haven't had a close below here on the 30 minutes, so that's what I'll be wanting to look for. Hey guys, 12 concurrent viewers, beautiful man. Welcome to the stream, man. My name's Max, and I'm just trading the London. There's so many London streams on as well. I was thinking maybe going Twitch, but I was like, nah, I'll just stick here. I think I'll offer quite a good thing. But yeah, guys, if you've got any like things you want me to do, please feel free to ask them, and I'll try and help as much as possible. GJ's going on one again. But yeah, so one of these days will be boring. Like this zone here is not good. When we break up, we're gonna be grand. But sometimes you just get those days where it just ranges, unfortunately. But you have to turn up to every day to get, you know, a trade. You have to be pretty consistent in that. So I'm waiting for this 30-minute to close to give me a bit more direction. But we have exceeded the high, so you know, for sells is not the best. And making these big long wicks here suggests, you know, we're starting to make some support. As the reason why I say this is because look at these long wicks. So these long wicks here means price is pushed all the way down in these 30-minute candles, but they haven't closed below this region, which suggests there is a very, very strong support there, which is also key because it's 151.5, which is a good psychological level because it's just 151.5. It's just an easy thing for traders and stuff like that, and institutions when they're buying pounds and stuff. Always like these. So the numbers are like even numbers. So like look, 151.8. Look, there's another zone here, and there'll probably be one at 152. Is there? No, not really, to be honest. 151.15 looks like it. But yeah, just like key little levels you have makes it a lot easier for you. But yeah, this zone here not good. Not liking it. Let's see what gold's doing. Oh shit. Okay, gold's looking okay. Okay. Does gold flip the 4 hour? Yes, it has. Fortunately, I don't have gold set up on my MT4, so I can't trade it. But anyway, I can kind of show it out. So in 30 minutes time, sorry, not 30 minutes time. In this 10 minutes time, this 30 minutes time is going to close. I'd want it to close above this region here. So like maybe like there. Then make the lower wick and then push. But you can't be stuck on gold because it can wick down. You need to wait for the candles to close. No impulses on gold work with volume, but for breaking zones and stuff, make sure you get a close. So you can see from the higher time frames how bad this zone is. There's just so many wicks. Look at the bodies. Look how many wicks. Like this zone here. Nope, not at all. Good to see you up here, bro. Streaming, bro. Keep it up. Cheers, my man. Thank you very much. Yeah, I like it. It's cool, wicked. I enjoy it. What size for the talent account you trading and your risk per trade? So before I did 25,000. I'm still on the 25,000. So I risk, because I've seen a lot of people, they risk way too much, man. They're risking like 2% on it, and that means like 2 trades a day you could barely do. So I risk. So I do 3.5 lots. So $350. So it's like 1.4% or something like that. Keeps me sane, keeps me nice, and yeah, it's not too bad. I really like that. So if you have fun and talent, guys, if you're looking at it, it really works out. The payouts are class, to be fair. I think I've had probably about 8 payouts, and they're all pretty easy to get out. And yeah, they do two a month, so it's pretty good. It is pretty good. Wow, 14 viewers, man. Jeez, we're getting up, man. Make sure you follow and like the stream. Really helps me out, man. Oh yes, I'm gonna be here every day this week, so get up early. I've had a shower. I feel good, man. I feel good. Oh yes. It's a shame though, guys. I know it's my second stream back, but yeah, it's a shame we're in this range. But it's all about discipline, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, risking 1% is perfect for that. Risking 1% is good. 100%. I think especially like for fun and talent and stuff, and not your own equity, you can't really risk 2% because if you have one bad trade, that maximum drawdown for the day is, what is it, 2.5%? I think. Is it, or maybe 5%? I can be a bit wary. Is gold gonna close yet? Oh, still not pushing though. So guys, if you got any charts, this is the first chart I got this morning. Lovely. Waited for the buys above 152.14 and sells below here, which is amazing. He's getting out all this crap here, all the crap, which is great. Yeah, 5% per day. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Also, guys, if you're looking for some brokers, please check out my link in the bio. Do I have it in here? I think I might do. Or it's on one of my things. It's IC Markets. It's class, trust me. The payouts, I had a payout yesterday as well. Like, it's just so quick. Like, it's just really good, especially like to PayPal and stuff. It's cool, really good. And I mean the spreads are just too good as well. So the spreads are too good, boy. But yeah, we're just chilling, man. Chilling on the stream. I've been waiting for who's it called, Kanye West album to drop, man. It looks good. Wait, did anyone have TikTok here? Please say people have TikTok, bro. I live on that shit. TikTok is fire. TikTok is so fucking. If you want to waste like 3 hours of your day, oh my god. Let's see how much. Let's see how much I was on TikTok yesterday. Oh, it's just so fun. Like, it's just great. Because the algorithm like literally goes to what you like, and you just sit on it all day. And oh my god, TikTok is class. I love it. Oh, stop it! I keep on going that drawing thing. So yeah, keeping with the fact that the last 1 hour closed bearish here. The 30 minutes going to close in 6 minutes time. Let's see where it closes. I want it to close down here, really. If not, we're not having any trade at the moment. It's only 8:24 though, not too bad. Do do. Also, guys, if you guys haven't checked Magic Keys out yet, the on-screen one's pretty good. I really do like it. Really easy to use. Just have it on there in your top right corner with your MetaTrader, and it works pretty well. Yeah, you just, if you want to enter, I literally could enter right now. This button, stop loss to entry there. It's really good. I do like it, especially when you're in gold. If you guys trade gold, definitely get one of them because you need to be in and out quick. Speaking about gold, oh, we're breaking. What is this candle going to close? 5 minutes time. Yeah, you have to wait. To be honest, this looks pretty good now. So if I was in this trade here, I can't trade gold at the moment because of my foot in town. I haven't put it on. But let's see where the stops would be. Let's have a look at the 15-minute. So if you expect price to push here, nah, it's too big. Stop's too big. So the stop loss is maybe 20 pips. But you'd aim for this for 1812 first. To be honest, it probably would get there, but you have to be careful for this. This is why I'm waiting for candles to close here, because you can see this was one wicked above, and then was like nope. So you're gonna have to wait a bit further. Oh, there you go. So now, if you were in this trade and you actually did listen to me above here, I'd literally have my stops to break even straight away. How did it get to there? Yeah, it got to 10 pips, so you would have been alright. And look at that retreat. So for gold, you have to be in and out very quickly. You can't mess about with gold. So yeah, so here you'd have your stops to break even, and there you go. You would have been out again. So you can still get them really quick moves, and this is probably going to continue, to be honest. But I'd rather wait for the close. So 50 minutes. Yeah, it's got 3 minutes time. So what you expect now is this candle here to do this. So I want it to close above this region here, and I'm wanting price. Actually, 1 second. Let me just record. I want to record. There we go. So yeah, so price is pushed above here now. I want in 3 minutes time this candle to close above. Okay. Then the next candle, I want it to make a low wick, which it will do. Especially gold. Gold makes nice low wicks. And then when we start exceeding the highs and start flipping, sorry, not exceeding highs, start flipping, and then pushing above like this, you would enter like this. Wait 1 second. When this candle flipped, so you wait for the bottom wick, and then when we start flipping, you do this, and then you do this, and then there you go. Instead of having a really big stop loss there, you got a smaller one. And maybe you could do it further here. It depends where it flips. But yeah, that's how you trade gold, basically. So wow, there's been 2 pushes in gold recently. I got one on Friday as well. I probably would have been in that one if I look at the 5 minute here. Yeah, especially the 5 minute here pushing there. Yeah. So this 5 minute push there, and you got 10 pips. So this candle closing above. You can see here we closed above the regions. I probably would have been in that. But for more safer ones, I'll wait for this in 2 minutes time to close. And yeah. So wait for this to close in 2 minutes time. See where it closes. If it doesn't close above this region here, so I'm going to be more accurate here. 1 second. Like this. So if it doesn't close above this region here, it's not valid. And the reason why I care about candles closing so much is because they've had 15-30 minute times to close above this region. If it can't do it in that time frame, then it's a clear resistance. But if it can close above it, we know it's got some momentum, and that's how price works, basically. So let's see if this comes into fruition here. So I want to lower it to be made, and then we start pushing and exceeding, and I would be happily be able to enter there. So let's also do our analysis here. We can look. Where's the yellow line? What does this yellow line mean? If I look here, what does this yellow line mean? Someone tell me in the chat. I want to wait. I want an answer. So instead of even looking at the higher time frames, what does this mean and what does this mean? Someone new tell me. Someone new. No one. No one. Daily flip. Lovely. Daily flip is there, and the 4 hour flip. So we know on this diagram, we haven't even looked at the higher time frames. We know that the 4 hour is bullish and the daily is bullish. So let's go check. Daily bullish. You see there, 4 hour bullish. Nice. So here we go. We're gonna get a close. Which is good. But entering on the close of candles can be alright, but the issue is that it could push down quite hard. And if you look, normally the wicks are quite big on gold. So look, can you see here? For example, this wick was, you know, 13 pips. You have to wait. So here we go. Oh, and it's pushed straight away, but I'm still waiting for that lower to be made. But yeah, this is the level I want it to tap first. See, 5 minutes. So even these 5 minutes, you could trail them on. But yeah, I'd want this to make a bottom wick first. Is GJ still? Yeah, so you can see here, the 30-minute GJ is closed complete doji. So it's a doji candle here. This one right here. And this basically means that price is so indecisive, you should never enter on them candles at all. Yeah, GJ is just not a no-touch zone. I'm still waiting for this low to be made. And it's fine if it pushes off here. You know, people would probably enter on an impulse. That's fair, but for the way I trade, and I know that that doesn't work most times, so I won't do it. I'll be rather waiting for this low wick to be made. If you see how strong that 4 hour candle is now, even that 4 hour candle flip was very, very good. And you'd be in some serious profits even that 4 hour wick there. 30 pips, nice. But with gold, it's all about where do you put your stop loss. And you know, by the name of me, stop loss matters. You need to know where, because it matters pretty hard. But you can see we're going to touch my level here. So there's two different ways you could get in there. You could have done an impulse when we exceed these highs, which I said at the start, if you guys were at the start of the stream. And if not, we wait for this close above. I'm still waiting for this low wick. Because can you see here, guys, this is why I'm not really stressing out at the moment. If you look here, we've got 13 minutes left of this candle. So you telling me, right, this is basically what you need to tell yourself. This candle here is just going to go up, right, for the next 13 minutes. Is that likely? I don't know. I think there could be quite a pull down. And what I'd want to see is the pull down first and then to exceed. And if that doesn't happen, then you miss the trade. That's what happens. So we look left for zones. Where's it going to hit? It's gonna go back to either these zones or here. But yeah, if you look at the candles before as well, they've got some lower wicks, so you have to be careful. Come on, GJ. Not good start to the week, bro. Not good start to the week. You need to get above this region here. 151.8. Buy stops could be quite nice there. Wow, we got 13 in, bro. This is sick. On Friday, I only had like 13 max. Nice. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Feel free to ask any questions, man. As you can see, still not made a bottom wick yet. Nice. And it just flew up. So even, yeah, that flip of that 4 hour candle here, that would have been a nice entry as well. Beautiful. But yeah, that close there is probably the one I probably would have went on. But the thing is that the stop loss would have been quite big, which is the shame. But I still think I probably would have entered that. Look at the 1 minute. Yeah, pretty easy. In and out quick. But yeah, as I said before, you should only really be trading gold if you've got this bad, lad. Because at the points here, so if you look at the 1 minute time frame here, when this candle's pushing above here, and it pushed all the way up here, that should have been the trade there, okay? And you should have got your pips, you should have been out, and that takes, you know, milliseconds. You have to learn how to use this. Right, streams will grow from strength to strength, bro. Yes, my man, definitely. Just need to be consistent, man. Amelia Drake, hi, how do you determine your bias? Yeah, so bias It's the same thing I do every morning. So, as you can see, I've got those two lines here. These two lines are the most important lines I want to look at. So we start at the daily. The daily is bearish, okay? And this line is when the daily flips. So at the moment, the higher time frame for daily is bearish. Great. As you can see, we have a big red candle. Now, if you look at the 4 hour here, that is also bearish. So the two higher time frames that I'm looking at are both bearish. So therefore, there is no buys I want to be looking at right now. There's only sells, okay? And for this kind of situation. Now, I drop down further, okay? Hourly. We look left. Look how much traffic's on here. We're ranging. So at this point here, there's no kind of zone I want to be in. So no trade zone. And this is this whole zone here. 1 second. This whole zone here. Okay. Now, one thing that I could probably look at is maybe buys above here. But I also need to pay attention that the daily still hasn't flipped bullish yet. But I probably expect price to push and exceed this and then to flip it. So, at the moment, this is a no trade zone in this area just for the fact that there's so much range here. But you know, the higher time frames is where I determine my bias. So I look at the higher time frames, and I want the two higher time frames to really match if possible. But I'll never go against both the daily and the 4 hour. Like, that's just stupid. I don't know why you'd ever want to do that. It's just a losing trade basically. If your daily and your 4 hour are bearish or whatever, don't just do bullish just because you think, oh, it's going up. Trust me, the higher time frames always come out. But when this candle here, when their yellow one flips, it's very likely we're going to continue up. And you know, this has got 13 hours left. When this if this candle does flip, it's very likely we're going to continue our ascent up, back to these zones up here, etc., etc. But you have to just wait for that. No rushing in it. But yeah, that's how I determine my bias. I don't look at the smaller time frames. It's the higher time frames because they've got more hours in the candles, so you know they're showing more information. But yeah, like this zone here, no trade zone. No trade zone. So still working on this flip here. So the things we talked about today, I'm going to put on my stream. Even though it's GBV, GPY we normally talk about, I also did do a little bit of a gold breakdown. So let's do this. Trades talked about. I want to do like timestamps so you guys can see, you know, when I talked about these. Right, there we go. You can see that. Nice. And you can see we're going to continue on. We're going to hit this level here, which will be nice. Beautiful, beautiful. So that 5 minute closing above was the entry there. And your stop loss maybe would have been on the 4 hour flip again. Yeah, that's a good one. 13 pip for then a 20 pip gain. Not too bad. Not too shabby. But you can see that, you know, my charts in general are quite clean compared to some people, so you know I can get rid of like kind of all this stuff. I literally just have a couple lines, show where resistances are and stuff like that. Yeah, just keep it clean, man. No need to rush. 13 people concurrent, man. Jeez. Nice. I like it. I like it. It's all like the you know, kind of the music, the volume, all good. Should be good. Should be good. Especially now I've got a PC. Thank God for that. I used to stream. If people don't know, I used to stream on my Mac, and bruh, like, it was like a MacBook Air. It was like 7 years old. Bruh, it was rough. Rough. Sheesh. Sheesh. Oh. GG's starting to get some momentum here, bruh. Get a solid close above this region here. 151.8, please. Start getting some volume for London. Come on, man. It'll come. But sometimes, you know, these days are the days that make a trade and what break a trader. Trust me. If you can't wait one day because you can't find a trade, bruh, you're goosed. You're so fucked. You're so fucked. I mean, yeah, there's zero trades at all. You just can't trade in a range. You just can't do it. No matter how much you want to, it won't work. But I tell you what, once you get to like be able to look at a chart for literally 2 hours and not take a trade, you're on a good path, trust me. Because remember, you know, trading, how many people succeed? I think it's like 25%, 20%. The rest fail, and there's quite human error there why we fail. In this most times, it's because of greed, because of, you know, you don't want to wait. You want to, you know, it's a different way of learning. You know, in a different job, you know, you thinking you're working there, the more kind of effort or work you put in of doing something, you feel the more reward you should get. Whereas this is not the case. I could literally stare at this all day, every day. Doesn't mean I'm going to be successful as someone who looks for 2 hours. Like, there's no point. You stick to your time zones. You stick to where price is moving quite heavily. Normally, obviously today isn't a day. And yeah, you just wait. And look at the same move every single day, and you'll be grand. 14 people, man. Jeez. Would the way you trade work well on GBP USD and Euro USD? Yeah. So GBP USD, I'll do that now. GBP USD moves quite harsher. I'd say I think it moves quite harsher, but it works exact same. So I'll show you. But yeah, you can see GU is even more in a range. Holy shit. GU is in a nice range. But actually, to be fair, it's not too bad. So let's do the same thing again. Let's look at the daily. So we start on the daily time frame. Get my zones on. So here, yellow zone. Another one on the 4 hour. So this is just my flips, just so I know when the time frames flip. Oh wow. What the fuck? That looks odd. Let's look at the daily again. Did I put that on the daily? Oh shit, yeah I did. I was like, bro, are they the same lines? No, okay. There we go. Right, let's have a look further down. So you can see we are in a critical range again. But yeah, so as you can see, it looks a lot choppier. You can see it looks, you know, there's bigger wicks. It's quite rough. And the only reason why I don't trade GBP USD is because I also trade NY session, and the NY session would have GBP USD. Both pairs will be, you know, live. Both pairs will be active, okay? And that means I have two sets of news to look at. I have two kind of different governments to look at. There's no point. Whereas GBP JPY on both, so London session and NY session, the JPY is closed, so it's great. That's what I want to kind of. That's the reason why I kind of stay for GPY. So you can see this is a key level here, but you can see at the moment we're ranging. But here. Resistance was here. This is also support now. It's all the same. It's just support and resistance every time. So for example, let's see if I can get it. Yeah, so if I look at the 15 minutes, sorry. Yeah, it's quite rough at the moment actually. GU is quite rough. Let's have a look at the hourly. Yeah, so it's quite aggressive actually, GU. But you can see, yeah, as the exact same thing, we're ranging again. But price does move exactly the same. It's just sometimes in you know, stronger kind of waves. You can still see here though, it's pretty the same. But yeah, you can see this one's even ranging even hard. I mean, if you look from this to this, which one's cleaner? I'd say GJ is cleaner. That's why we use GJ. You ever thought of creating a toolbar on TradingView to select tools? What is that? Yeah, is that like, I thought this is the toolbar, or you make your own. Can you make your own on trading view? Oh shit, this owlie's gonna flip. Okay. All the rest is bullish. Whatever. It's so boring. Come on, GJ. Stop ranging, man. 15 minutes left. And Euro USD. So Euro USD would be the same problem, Vig. So, you know, it's two pairs which are both active at the same time if you trade NY session. So it's just a bit annoying. Obviously, at the moment USD is closed, but if you trade not just London and the other ones, it's also a bit of a pain in the ass. But yeah, it's a shame we're in a range, boys, but we're good, we're good. Easy stuff. Toolbar, you can hover over the tools and click the star icon to bookmark them. Oh shit. Wait. You can hover over these and bookmark them. Where's the star? Bro, what's this technical stuff my boys are all using? Star. Oh shit, there, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, so I can make it one that I want to use. Okay. I get you. Oh shit, what am I doing? To be fair, I should make one by myself. I should make a nice one because I literally only use like 2 or 3 things. I don't use any of these fibs or any of these crap because I mean, like fibs. Where the fuck's a fib? You know, I can see how people would want it to like use it as a kind of more confirmations and stuff. But the issue is you know, where do you kind of put it? You just kind of make it to make it look good for you. And if it was good, everyone would use it. So, so like here they would do like from the high swing here to the low, I think. And they'll be like, oh yes, it's hitting the 0.382 mark here, and now it's gonna go down or whatever. I don't really know how it works, but just keep it simple, man. Oh, you can do the same with different time frames. Fuck. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. So if I did this and this, oh, they're all there. Oh shit. Okay. Nice. Okay. I like that. Ah, it's still there now. Nice. I like that. That's cool shit. But yeah, you can see here. No good, boys. No good. But yeah, let's have a look. So guys, yeah, if you didn't check out kind of my introduction for this week, let's have a look. Yeah, it's all here. GBP JPY weekly outlook. That's what I'm doing. That was the outlook for the week, kind of how I start. So if you're new to the channel, it'll basically show you exactly like what these lines are, how I mark up my chart. It's just basically support resistance. Pretty easy stuff. 15 concurrent viewers, man. That's sick. Welcome, man. And yeah, if you haven't followed already, I'll get my Instagram up. 1 second. I'll be posting more on there now. So look, is GG, is a gold actually going to make this bottom wick? There you go. There it goes. So it's exceeded the low of the previous 15-minute, which is not a good sign. But still, this 30-minute is still open. But yeah, guys, this is my Instagram. I'm going to be posting a lot more. I've been busy doing exam stuff, but that's all done now. So yeah, make sure you follow it. Stop Loss Matters. And there's a link tree for all the good stuff as well. I'm also going to be starting to do the Trello trade analysis again. So I used to do this quite a lot. I'll show you it. So this is basically back testing, helps you out. Basically seeing different things, what you went wrong in. Oh, fuck off, come on. What do you mean? Oh shit, I just used the link. 1 second. I'll sort this out here. I'll show my Trello in a second. Trello. But yeah, if you're looking for a place to do your things, just kind of copy mine on this. It's pretty easy. So we've got 10 minutes left for this 1 hour candle close, and you can see here it's still kind of in the range itself. Doesn't really know what it's want to do. So here, guys, here it is. Nice stuff. Hey, 1 second. Where the hell did it go? Is it behind it? Yeah. Right. So Forex trades. So you go here. And then you look here. So wow, 177 people now, bro. I need to start sorting this out and doing it properly again. But yeah, basically, so these are just widgets you can use. It's free to do. And basically, you know, you can just do your chart. You can go through it, what happened with the trade, etc. Do all the breakdown. And yeah, you kind of just get kind of a portfolio of different things, and then you start seeing things in the charts that you want to go into. So you do your losses, you do your break evens, how you could have improved them, and it helps a lot. So yeah, make sure you check out Trello. It's free as well, so just jump on it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So now, yeah, this is pulling down quite hard now. If this hourly here doesn't close above this region here, you can still suggest that this is quite a big resistance. But you can say we got, if you were in that trade there, you would have got a lot of pips. You would have got like 20 pips. Not too bad. 16 viewers now. Sheesh. Lovely stuff, man. But yeah, as I said here, in 9 minutes time, if this candle doesn't close above this region here, you know, is a clear resistance. Look at that. So, if, for example, if you were in this trade here and you got in on that 5 minute, which is about here, and your stop loss is at about the 4 hour wick, and your TP was here, and when you got to 10 pips here, you should have taken, you know, 50% off straight away. And then when this candle closed, this one here, you would have put your stop loss below that 15 minute. And this is why, you know, you secure pips at 10 pips. And yes, one time it will fly and you'll make 100 pips, which is great. But you need to always take, you know, your 10 pips because they add up. You know, if someone held that trade there, they would have been brought up break even, or they would have been in drawdown if they didn't close break even. So make sure you always get your 10 pips. It works every time. And obviously, as time goes on and you do this consistently for like 2-3 years, those 10 pips are like 10 lots. So, you know, you don't care. Whereas someone who's a swing trader, they'll be using, you know, fucking 2 lots, but they'll be risking the same as you because they've got a massive stop loss. Whereas you can have big lots now. Just a way of trading, which is just a bit easier. Oh my god. GJ. GJ no me gusta today. Holy shit. GJ, come on. Give me some volume, bro. You guys keep the questions coming in. Wow, shit, this chat's big, man. Oh, I've got a cup of tea. It's still cold. Ah, bro, it's cold, man. So what other pairs do people trade then? What other pairs do people like to trade? Tell me the reasons why you like to trade them. You know, kind of all that kind of stuff while we're in this range chilling. I want to make some connections, what you guys trade, all that kind of stuff. Do people like different trades? Or is the main one GJ? GJ for the win. GJ for the win. Come on, get a close below here, please. Please. Mate, good stuff though. This is a good start to a Monday. Keep it easy, keep it simple. The teacher becomes the student. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So 6 minutes time. If we do get a close below here, I'd be quite entitled to get some sells, but that's only if we do push within 6 minutes down back to this level, close below this range here, then we could be looking for some sells. But it is still very, very choppy, unfortunately. But it's just the start of the week, so it doesn't really matter. Let's have a look at tomorrow. What have we got tomorrow? GBP realized sales, so nothing too much tomorrow either, so that's good. That's good, that's good. And hopefully by then, we will be out of that range. I hope so. I do pray. But those 4 hours got an hour's time. If this 4 hour just closed below this range here, we could be escaping it, which I'd be very thankful for. Which would be quite nice. But yeah, you can see at the moment, not good. Is gold retreated back? Yeah. So now you can see this 30-minute candle in 5-minute time is going to close back in this range. And this is when you need to be careful here. When it closes back in the range, you can tell, you know, price is not respecting these highs and it's not wanting to come any further, and then it'll start dropping back down. Same as this one. This candle pushed all the way above here. The 50-minute closed below, back in the range, so it's going to fill this range back up. It didn't like this price here. So that's a really good example here of waiting for candles to close. So impulses, they can work, but they also can screw you in the ass, and they'll be very, very annoying. So waiting for candles to close is just a lot easier, and that is a really good example of one. So you can see here on the 30-minute, where is the resistance? Well, the resistance is here because we pushed all the way up. This candle closed back in, and then we fell, and again came all the way back up, and now we're coming back in. So this is a key resistance here, which you need to close above, which has not happened yet. Closures of candles are always the easiest way to get trades. Easiest way. But if we do start closing below here, I'll be very, very happy. But you have to wait, you have to wait. I want some more upbeat me, I want some more upbeat. Where's some good music at? Oh, fuck. Let's get some up. Oh, get this twat off. Fucking hell. How much money he spent on adverts, I do not know, but holy shit. He is on every single YouTube video, bro. Every single one. I'm pretty sure I know his strategy. He goes, oh, the 3-5-1 strategy. Oh my god, please leave me alone. He just milks it like he loves the YouTube ads, bro. Oh yeah, it's more upbeat. It's more upbeat. Sheesh. Oh shit! What the fuck is that? I was hacking that shit. Is this too loud? It's OBS. I'll turn it down a bit. Turn it down a bit. Dude. Let me get this off. There we go. You can see now price is retreating. It's like nope. And yeah, GG in the range, unfortunately. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream, and such viewers will experience buffering. Are you guys experiencing buffering? Oh shit. I think my dad might be working now. 1 second. Take some of my devices off. Oh, there we go. Excellent now. After my fucking... I've took my phone off. Yes, you can see that. I mean, easy resistance. Nice stuff. Oh, bro, we're nearly hitting 300 subscribers, man. Nearly there. 3 more left. 3 more left. Nice. I want to post more on there. I didn't get a good camera. I've got an alright one. But yeah, live streams is the one I'm focusing on. I want to make that nice, boy. 16 likes, bro. That's nice, mate. Give it a like in the chat if you can. Helps the boys out. But yeah, this is all you need to learn, man. No trade zones, and zones you can get trades in. Easy peasy. It's what you need to do, man. And determine your bias for the day and just stick to it. That's just rough, that. Oof. But it's all good, it's all good. Tomorrow will be a better day. You have to turn up every day, or there'll be one day you'll miss in the week. Hey, but you know what? Sack this. I can't be asked to get up, and that'll be the day where the trades come. I used to do that all the time, man. All the time, man. GJ and Gold, good pairs. GJ and Gold is what you should stick to. The others are a bit rough. Vig, would your goal to be trade eventually on the highest fun and talent account? Well, it's quite interesting. So if you actually look at kind of how the fun and talent thing works, obviously in the end goal, I mean, I've already got access to a live account. It's not because for how it works, it takes a lot longer to get the full 25k account. But actually, in the time that they're doing this, and they're giving me, you know, more time to trade, because you can just trade the demo one as much as you want, and get the payouts. What I'm realizing is that these payouts. So, for example, if you make 5% every single week, so that's 10% 2 weeks, and then 20% for the month, which is very reasonable for me. That's like $900. $900 they'd pay out, because the first 2 weeks would be the first 2 months would be $300, and then the other one would be $600. So $900, and if I do that, I've already been doing it for like 3 months, 4 months now. If I do that for another like 6, 7, 8 months, I've just netted like 8 grand, 9 grand. So I can already have my own account. But if at the time I do want to use them, that's fine. The only reason why I would not want to really use them as much as I want to use my own account is because you have to do 3 trading days a week, and just the rules and the drawdowns. You'd rather have your own capital. So basically, the payouts are just, I'm shoving that straight into my my own broker, basically. So that's one way of doing it, really. But yeah, as the months go on, they're also putting money into the real account for me, in their broker or whatever, which I'll happily use as well, as the time goes. But at the moment, I'm really liking the payouts and the stress-free of not using their real money. It's quite good, and I just get payouts. Like it's averaging about $800, $900, so it's not too bad, not too bad, and that's from just 5% a week. So that ain't too bad, and they pay out very nicely. What's your name on Trello? I think it's stop loss matters. Is it? 1 second. If you go on my Instagram, it'll be on there, bro. It'll be stop loss matters. How does tax work on funded accounts? You have to deal with that all yourself, Vig. So like if for the funded talent that I use, it just comes in yourself. And if you're in the threshold of 11 grand, then you have to sort it out as just a sole trader, basically. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'd speak to an accountant for that, especially with if it's your secondary income or your first income. I think that all changes as well. So yeah, it's quite a range of different things. But just speaking to an accountant, they kind of sort that out for you. Oh shit, this 15-minute candle needs to close below. Da 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 da. Haha. Cheers, bud. I'll see you later, my boy. I'll definitely catch you later. See you later, bud. So this 15-minute, we're starting to approach here, but it's too early on in the candle. So it's, if this pushes down now, nice, which it looks like it's going to. Now you could get a stop loss here. Let's have a look. So it'll be a 12 pip stop. That's not too bad. You expect price to push down. The thing is, there's so much traffic there, but with pressure and kind of momentum, could be alright. But I would not be in this trade at all. But you can see where this goes. It's probably going to work, but I wouldn't, mainly for the fact that the 30-minute here, big wicks up. It's very, very wicky. There's not much kind of direction. This is a very risky trade, but it's likely going to work, as you can see here. It's So like to fill up that wick. So now if you were in this trade here, which I would never be in, I did think these lows if we closed below, but we didn't, and it just ran. But because you just filled this wick up here, I have now my stops to break even. I'll take how many pips that ran? Barely 10, but stops to break even because this is a risky trade. So when if you're taking a risky trade, you need to be in and out quickly, okay? There's no messing about, because if you're in an impulse, in and out quick. And as you can see there, retreats all the way back up, stops to break even, done. But that's a risky trade. I'd never be in that one. But for someone who wanted to get in it, that's fair. I mean, look at that though. Like, bro, like this thing is like so many people would have been in this trade just looking for sells there, and you can just see the wicks. Look what happened there. Wicked all the way down, and then back up. Maybe turn this down a bit. Fucking hell. This is probably like drum and bass. Right, this is a better one. So you can see this is why, you know, impulses and stuff like that, you can't rush, because like look at this. You'd be goosed. You'd literally would have been entering that trade there. If you didn't close straight away, you'd have been fucked. This is why you need to wait for candles to close, you need to wait for zones to be broken. But this here is no trades at all. And basically what I say to myself with this stuff here is that price in this zone here at the moment is respected. It likes to be in this zone. So this means institutions, you know, that kind of thing, they like to be in this zone. It's a nice zone. They basically agree that the price is good in this zone. And there's no need to move it anywhere. Once obviously, you know, volume starts coming in and people start changing and want to buy it lower or higher, then price will move. But at the moment, it likes to stay in this zone, and that's what it's gonna do. Until you get solid closes above and below, there is no point. It's just got 8 minutes to close, not too bad. But yeah, even now I still wouldn't even trade this, even in this zone here, because of the fact of how much it wicked up and down there, and also these little wicks here. Can you see? Yeah. So I'm looking at this here. 1 second. This here. Just literally tap that exact level, and then rebound all the way off it. So always look left, because this is basically the newest and closest data you can get to the real thing. If you can see something on the left is, you know, not matching up, you need to be able to, you know, chill. Especially with that hourly before, there is no, and also look, 52 minutes left. So it's got 52 minutes left. Are you telling me it's going to push down all the way this whole time? Probably not. So you have to always, you know, keep how much time is in the candles and stuff like that. But yeah, even now, like all of this is just noise, bro. You need to be able to know that this is just noise and just chill. 4 hours looking strong there. It's got 52 minutes though to close. Nice. Better sells will be down here, yeah. 16 likes, bro. I'm well happy with that. Lovely stuff, man. Let's see if gold is retraced all the way back. That's a big 15-minute close bearish, like. It's got 6 minutes left. If this candle does flip and come back in this zone, you know that is really, really respecting that level. And GBP USD, you can just see, traveled all the way down. So maybe after seeing that one, the sells could have been pretty nice, to be honest. And you would have got, yeah, you would have got about 15 pips there, not too bad. But this is just no go. So if this candle flips here with a stop loss above here, that might be a nice little 5-minute play. I'm nearly gonna hit 300. Oh my god, I'm so close. Two more, two more. Two more, boy. Yeah, but you can see. Can you see all the time I'm dragging this bottom here, just to refresh my memory of what on the left looks like. And you can see even if this candle closes here, there's too much traffic here. It could get down to these lows here, but clear. Look, can you see how much clearer it is down here? So you have to wait for that, because at the moment here, it's rough, not good. And there we go. It's flipping. As I said before here, if I had gold on my fund tank right now, I would probably be in this with a stop loss here. As he just flipped, it's selling that zone again. It's got 4 minutes left, so maybe a bit too late in the candle. But I said when that candle flips here, not too bad. Let's look at the 5 minute. Yeah, not too bad. If this candle flips here, you could be alright. Let's have a look at the 4 hour though. Yeah, so 4 hours back in bearish. The hourly's looking a bit rough as well, to be honest. This could be making the low wick. Interesting. But yeah, the main focus today is GJ, and unfortunately there is nothing on GJ at the moment. But that's it. But if you keep your chart like this and see what happens in the next 2 hours, so for example, when this finishes at 9:30, I'll leave this and I won't even look at the charts until 11:30. So it has 2 hours to mess about with, and then you go back to it. Hopefully it's either out of this range here, or it's out of this range up here. But you just have to wait. Lovely stuff. I want to do like a fun Friday thing. I want like a Friday we get some beers in and have a nice relaxing time. I think that'll be good. So Fridays most times. So I'll see this week. Thursday, Friday. Friday is only quite good news on. Oh god, there's not much actually. Oh, Thursday. Oh wow, there's GBP news there. Mortgage stuff. Oh, there's USD unemployment claims. So these are really good for buy stops and sell stops for gold. They're quite fun. They're quite enjoyable. It's like a little, it's not gambling, but it's just a bit of fun. GDP as well. So this is big. So obviously, if these numbers, so if unemployment claims are, you know, a lot, you'll see the US dollar will go down and gold will likely go up. That's normally what happens. So what you do is you'd have a zone on here. So for example, if news is just about to come out, you probably have buy stops above this region and sell stops below here. And that's what you do. But yeah, I want to do like fun things on different days. I want to make sure like you have a, you know, not just a boring live stream. I want to make it fun for everyone. So like yeah, I'll have drink. I mean, obviously some people don't drink, but drinks on Friday with the gang. Any places to recommend? Yeah, so I think so. Let's check Baby Pips. So Baby Pips is a 1 second. I wonder if they do actually have. I know they tell you the trading education, but I don't know if let's have a look. Let's see if they tell you a bit more here. So Monday is today. So if you go in here, is this gonna load or not? Details. There we go. I'll just really tell you here. But on here, wait, sorry, Forex Factory has it. What am I on about? So here, so if you look at Forex Factory and you don't really get it yet, if you go on here, so for example, let's go on unemployment claims. So you click this button here. First of all, these are colors. So is this yellow? I'm colorblind as fuck, but I think this is yellow, or green. I don't really know. But yeah, so these ones are like not that much impact. They're not going to really affect. The red ones are the big ones. This means it is likely to affect. So this is the impact scale. Orange ones will impact as well. So if you want to click on any of them, so we'll do unemployment claims, the obvious one. So the number of individuals who have filed for unemployment, actual less than forecast is good for currency, which is true because if an unemployment claims basically means more people claiming unemployment. If that goes higher, it means more people are unemployed, and that's worse for the U.S. economy. So it means that the U.S. will go up. The U.S. currency will go down, and gold, which is a safe haven, is normally goes up. For stuff like this, and this will literally tell you. It'll tell you about the currency. It won't tell you about gold, but basically anything that makes the US better or helps the US makes it look more presentable is bad for gold. And if US is really really bad, struggling with etc., whatever numbers come out, gold will rally. That's normally what happens. And same with GJ. So GBP, not really much on gold because gold affects the dollar a lot. Sorry, the dollar affects the gold, but GBP, if it's good forecast, for example, for GBP, and it's good for GBP, then you'll see GBP JPY and GBP USD start flying. That's what you'll see. On most cases, anyway. So now we've got a 15-minute closed below that region, but there's too many wicks here to do anything. But it looks like we're going to start to come down now if you get an hourly close, but there's just too many wicks about. So there'll be no trades I'll be taking at all. No trades are taken at all. We'll see what it reacts to in these little zones here. But yeah, I'm waiting for the down here, which is not too far away. It's only 15 pips away, to be fair. It's got 43 minutes left for this candle. You probably want to wait it to close for any trades. But yeah, not too much going on, boys. And there you go. See, so this trade I was in before, that would have been in if I didn't. You can see the 5 minutes respect its highs, and we came all the way here. The stop loss would have been at break even, and if you measured here, we got 15 pips. I would have closed at 10 obviously, but not too bad, not too bad. And that's from a little 15-minute play there. Nice. This one's got 30 minutes left. It's very likely it's going to push up. As long as it doesn't exceed these highs here, it'll make its top wick and then it'll start falling down. But yeah, there's just too much rough stuff on the zones here, boys and girls. Especially with this here. Oof. There we go. Hello, GJ. Starting to pop through there. Come on, sells below here, boy. It's just so it's just so emphatic, man. It's not good. But at least it's created some resistance there now, so there'll be resistance here. The reason why resistance is there is because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles all came above this region, and all of them couldn't close. They couldn't close. Oh shit, that's cool. Forgot about that. So yeah, man, yeah. I'll get rid of them. Yeah, you can see now, I mean, if you got in maybe on the 15 minutes there, you could be alright, but it's just so risky. It's just not. You need to identify the risky zones, and you need to play when they're not there. And you can see, where's the space, you know? Why would I want to trade trades in this area, where it's choppy as hell, when I can wait for price to come down here and get these nice clean ones. And look how many candles that took. So 1 hour candles, 15-minute candles. They went up pretty quick. Whereas look how many candles here it takes to move, like barely anything. Not the best. But if we do keep bearish and we close 40 minutes here, we're looking for sells for the day, like. Oh, and we're gonna nearly exceed the low of the previous, which is gonna be interesting. -15 minutes gonna close, boy. But yeah, so Vig, the place I said, yeah, Forex Factory is the one. It kind of tells you everything. Just actual forecast previous, just all that kind of stuff. Tells you all the good stuff you need about it, to be fair. Lovely stuff, man. Gonna exceed the highs. Is it coming back for? Is it coming back for round 2? And also sometimes, you know, this actually can literally span for days. And as I said before, if you look left here, look at this zone. Look how many days this was stuck in this range we're in now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a full week. Then, oh shit. There you go. Then we exploded, and this is the trades. But like here, no. If the dailies are ranging, you know you're in a bad space. Trust me. So, for example, if today, in 12 hours time, this closes like that, and then we have another one closing up. Yeah, we're in a daily range, which is a very, very strong time frame. But I'm still waiting for my cells below here, man. Cut out all the mess there. Yeah, there's still no way you could have got in there, unless maybe you sell a sell stop below there, but it's just risky, man, and you'd only just get 10 pips. No point, no point. But you can still see, to be honest, I mean, if people like trend lines, let's have a look. No, you can sort of see we are kind of breaking it. Curious to try my swing trading strategies on funded account, but I need to get my head around margins. So what do you mean margins? Like how much you can risk in the day and stuff? Is that what you mean? Like how much? So for example, if you can risk 5% a day and you want to risk 2% in a trade, how much would you risk on your thing? It's pretty easy maths. You just need to see how big your stop loss is going to be and then work it from then. Just because my MT5 says not enough money. Oh. Oh, your MT5 on like on your broker. You might have your what's it called, leverage on really low. Your leverage might be on 1 to 10. Oh, cheese, my boy. Thank you very much. 2 hours, easy stuff, man. Easy. Yeah. So Vig, check how much your leverage is on. So for example, you know, you might be on 1 to 25. Put it to like 1 to 100, and then you should be allowed to use that. Let's leave a like on the stream. Yeah, give it a like on the stream, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We called out a nice little gold buy before, when we were breaking the highs, and actually we looked at another one as well, but it came all the way back now, and we're changing there. But yeah, the buy we were looking for was above this region here. You could have had a stop loss on the 4-hour wick there, and we got about 15 pips. That's a nice little highlight for the day. GJ, ranging like a bitch. I ain't touching that until we break below this region, or we break maybe above here. I would have a look, 151.8. But more clear buys is above 152.1. Leave a like on the stream, boys. Yeah. Easy stuff, easy stuff. But yeah, man, when you get from a stream and you still haven't had any trades, it's the best feeling because you know you haven't risked anything. You know, you've been grand. Oh, cheers, man, Vic. Yeah, exactly. Discipline, man. You know, I could have when I was younger, I would have easily taken these trades here. Like, I would have gone for like sells after seeing these, and yeah, it would have played out all right. But they're bad trades to be in overall. You know, you kind of deal with emotions, and as you can see here, look, what did I say? As I said again, look for the wicks on the left, look for the wicks on the right. This is why, you know, someone might have been in this trade, but you need to take your profits. You need to take them, because if you don't look left, you can see, you know, it could reject here pretty hard. So you need to be in and out. But to be honest, I think the only way you could have probably gotten is maybe 5 minute, like here. But yeah, not good enough for any for trades for me, especially because the last hourly was bullish. So, oh yeah. But hopefully in the next couple of days we can either get below here and get these nice sells here, or we go higher. So if we're going higher, guys, this is what I'll find for zones. So for example, if we broke higher, all you're gonna have to do is look left. And you can see there are some wicks, nice. So you can see it's pretty clean. When we exceed this level here, it's likely we're going to come back up all the way to over here. And then further on we have a sort of resistance over here, like this level here. So we have nice little targets, but you can see that this zone here is a nice zone, 30 pip zone. So you can easily get 10 pips in that zone, and that's what you need to wait for. That's what you need to wait for. So later on for NY, I'll be waiting for sells below here, 100%. Especially how the 4 hours is going to close very, very solid like that. It's also going to close below all of this traffic here, which is very interesting. In 30 minutes time, hopefully. If it closes above this kind of line, it's still in that range. But if we do close solidly like here, I'd be very happy. I'd be very happy. But yeah, as you can see, my chart is not very colourful. It doesn't have loads of, you know, SMAs, whatever the fuck they're called, like these. I can get 20 EMA. Like all this kind of stuff. Yeah, it would have worked today, to be fair. The 130 shorten, but it just kind of skews your angle. Make things look harder than they are. Just leave it. Just leave it be. Just use your support and resistances, and they'll be good. But yeah, this zone here is very, very interesting. Boop boop boop. Yeah, so guys, I'm gonna stop it here, guys. But I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please give it a like. But yeah, I'll see you guys definitely tomorrow, 7:30. Hopefully, we'll be out of this fucking range by then. And we can get some nice trades. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace, my boys. Peace.